Sidney Powell, as we all know, accepted her plea deal formally last Thursday, so it's been a week. And in the week since accepting that plea deal, Sidney Powell has not only gotten on her own personal social media websites and, put out more lies about the 2020 election, but now the Dark Money Political Action Committee that she runs, the committee that she has used to raise money to challenge the 2020 election results, that group is now pushing out information via their Substack, alleging that Sidney Powell was somehow coerced or extorted to take a plea deal from Willis, the Fulton County District Attorney. Now, that group, of course, is Defending the Republic, and on their Substack, they posted this big thing that linked to other articles. There's no name, by the way, on the Defending the Republic Substack post, so we don't know who wrote it. Don't know if it was Sidney Powell or just somebody that works for the Defending the Republic group, but it is Sidney Powell's group, and that's what's important, right? She is at the top of the body of this beast. So, they've been putting out a post on their Substack that they've then promoted through their social media. The Substack post, one of it refers to a Federalist article that says, quote, "Willis basically extorted a guilty plea from Powell." Then it cites another one from Epoch Times that quotes Trump's attorney, Steve Siddall, who said Powell pleaded guilty only because of pressure from Willis. Now, this is Sidney Powell's group putting this information out there. Granted, it's information from other sources, but they have collected it, condensed it, and pushed it out to their people. And again, it's a group that Sidney Powell's in charge of. Whether or not she's the one writing this doesn't matter because it is her group that is pushing the words of other people, alleging that she was extorted to take this plea deal. Now, last Thursday, when she stood up in that court, she said in court under oath that I am voluntarily making this choice to accept the plea deal. Now, there's a funny thing about plea deals, folks. And I'm sure anybody who's been paying attention to the Hunter Biden stuff understands this. Plea deals can go away like that. There's all kinds of conditions. Always. And there's even conditions that aren't necessarily in writing. Prosecutors could just decide, you know what? I don't like this. I've decided I'm going to revoke the plea deal. And Sidney Powell is now at risk of having that happen by having her group, or allowing her group, or not paying attention to the fact that her group is pushing out fake information alleging that she was extorted to accept this plea deal. That kind of seems like the thing to me that would cause prosecutors, Willis, to be like, hold up. Your group is going to claim I extorted you? You know what? That plea deal, that no prison deal that we have with you, that's gone bye-bye. I'll see you at trial next week. Because let's not forget, the trial was going to begin the day after Sidney Powell took that plea deal. So if her plea deal is revoked, we're talking about going to trial probably in about a week or two. And I think at this point that Willis really has no choice. If you're going to claim, or if you're going to hype up claims that you were extorted into accepting the plea deal, then the plea deal goes away for good. You don't get it. We'll take you to court. We'll send you to jail for a minimum of 5 years. You want to keep pushing these fake claims? We'll fight back just as hard. That is what Willis needs to do. That is what I hope happens. And at this point, Willis already has enough other people that have flipped and more people who are likely going to flip. So she doesn't even need Powell. So screw it. Take her ass to court, prosecute her, and let her deal with the consequences of her group pushing this information. That is what needs to happen now. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.